So here I have in my hand, it looks like a small kid's ball, but this is also found in the drawers behind you in our invitation station. It's called a Corgeous ball. I also call it like a Pilates ball. If you didn't have one that was this brand, I was going to say you could use a kid's ball, but it does have a quality about it that I'm going to show you that I really love. So in our bodies, either you touch firmly and you feel muscle. If you touch a little lighter and you kind of get a sense of glide of the connective tissue between your muscles and your skin, it's called your fascia. So fascia is sometimes hard to unwind and it can really bind us. So I love this exercise because, again, if you're at a computer, which most of us are, we often get really tight front neck muscles. And when people do this little exercise, they realize, I always just feel like these muscles feel like a tight pair of pants when I start to open them up like this. Okay, so we're going to hold the ball. I'm going to hold the ball, and I'm actually going to use it. It has a grippy texture, so I'm going to use that grip to hold at my neck and pull down. And then I'm going to turn my head and lift up to stretch this muscle. So there's a little bit of muscle, but then there's lots of connective tissue and fascia because I'm basically like anchoring it down. So like for here, anchor, twist. You can also use it at the front here. Hold down and stretch. Holy mama. Like all of this front neck just feels stretched out. You could do this, but it's not the same as this. So this is an amazing tool just to really, really grip that fascia and really stretch it out. The other way that I love this is organs. So we think of getting into deeper muscles, but we have more neural connections in our gut than our brain. So even just working on our abdomen, like whoever gets in there, is some of my most favorite work to do, when I just want to hang out on balls. So lying on your stomach, again, if you have anything going on, any intestinal things or any discomfort, obviously pay attention, but it's so soft that often, like if you had something that was working its way through and this felt uncomfortable, it actually feels better after. Not in all cases, pay attention to what's happening with you, but I find that I'm like, oh, that's a little sore, and then you lie on it enough and breathe, and it'll just work its way through. Okay, so I'm gonna lie on this, and first I would just say with any of the ball work, compress, land, let it sink, and then start a movement with a breath. So I'm just gonna bring it kind of like at the area of my belly button. I just kicked over the foam roller, so I'm just landing. I'm landing here first, because I can feel the weight. And then as I give a little bit more of my body weight, it gets actually a little intense. So I'm gonna lie here, flail my legs, take some breaths, let my shoulders drop down, let myself sink into the mat. Work on breathing into the ball. What I'm actually feeling right now is like my heartbeat in my stomach. That's also, again, interesting and kind of feels strange, but also nice at the same time. And then a slow, I'm going to go front hip bone to front hip bone. So I'm also going cross fiber across these like front abdominal muscles, which also feels nice. So side to side. It is a little bit, I would say, uncomfortable, but uncomfortable in a good way. Like I feel like I'm moving things through. So again, you know your body. If you feel like it's aggravating, if you have any condition that you feel like this does not really feel good, then pay attention to that. You know you. But I would say after doing something like this, it often feels a lot better and puts you into a nice place of calm and relax. There you go, try them out. It's a fun little experiment. And again, highly recommend this Corgeous ball.